Hi and welcome back, guys. Hope you're all having a great day out there. Got some quick updates to put on your radar. Emphasis on dates. I want to talk to you about those among many other things as it relates to Ripple and XRP. If you do like quick updates on XRP, click that like button. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. Join us in a community where we talk about XRP every single day. Now, breaking Grayscale's digital large cap fund index ETF, which does in fact hold XRP, is scheduled to launch July 2nd. Why would this be big? Well, a few different reasons I want to touch on. Number one, it will be the first U.S., as Good Morning Crypto writes, first U.S. XRP spot ETF product. Number two, this would, because it's a spot, actually be holding XRP. Number three, the fact that it's Grayscale shows you how big this is, as Grayscale is among the biggest institutions in our space. Now, in the description, I'm gonna put the official archive where you can go through and read the dialogue from the sec.gov themselves, but also a few other things I want to touch on real quickly, because I think, number one, we're going to hear from BlackRock sooner than later. You know, we need to get the SEC stuff out of the way completely, but a BlackRock ETF announcement is coming soon. And this is why I hold on tightly to my XRP tokens, because I know we're going to see some fireworks this year. Things are aligning perfectly. The stars are aligning, as they say. Now, just in, Ripple CTO David Schwartz foresees zero knowledge ZK proof, sparking a significant transformation in the blockchain industry. And so I wrote to Gronk here today, AI, just to get a quick opinion on what AI puts on this, on why it is bullish for XRP. Well, David Schwartz, who is the CTO, Chief Technical Officer of Ripple, right, predicts that a zero knowledge proofs will transform blockchain technology, and this is bullish for XRP because it could enhance the XRPL's privacy, security, and scalability, making it more attractive to financial institutions and driving adoption, like the financial institutions that Ripple is already working with. A couple things that we've gotten FUD on for years as XRP holders is, one, the private side and public side of things with the XRPL, and that the private side, where the banks will be utilizing the XRPL, is not going to affect the price for us as public, in the public, as holding our XRP bags. It's not going to actually affect price. That's just not realistic or true. We've discussed many times how there's bridging capabilities for the XRPL, and also as we see this complete shift, we see adoption continue, we're going to see more and more is that change, that shift of TradFi and DeFi becoming closer and closer connected. And that's why Ripple has been a really genius in a way, a lack of better words, really genius long-term thinking. And from the get-go, from the beginning, they took a stance of saying, hey, let's work with the institutions that aren't going away. We know that the central banks aren't going away. Look at how we can work with them and utilizing this technology, and it's a win-win for everyone. Now, what we didn't get recently was a win on the stablecoin bill. We've talked about that already. I did want to mention here today, as I didn't put this out the other day, that Brad even wrote, stablecoins are exploding globally for the real world applications. And the sooner, he went on to say, you know, the sooner the U.S. can pass workable, clear rules, the faster it reaps the benefits of technology. And so kind of echoing some of his frustrations. And we do need to continue to focus on what's happening this year with regulations and politicians moving forward. And we do know that right now they're taking a step back, taking a breather this weekend, and they're going to get back to work on this come this week. And so that's something we're going to watch very closely. Now, also, interestingly enough, XRP now accepted at UAE gas stations, and shocking crypto payment move. I'm not going to read through this, but I will link it in the description for you below. What it's essentially talking about is over in UAE, which is very much so forward thinking on this industry and just technology in general, is now allowing for XRP to be a form of payment at gas stations. We just heard yesterday that a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ is now going to not only be utilizing XRP for 6,000 pharmacies, but among that also is going to be utilizing XRP as a reserve asset on their balance sheet, or putting it on their balance sheet as a reserve. And so these are the types of things we're going to hear more and more so this year, and why I'm not considering selling a single token of mine. Of course, I've said many times I'm not going to sell, period, as we take a look at products rolling out for passive income and so forth going forward. Now, there's some misinformation, and I don't want to beat up on this too much, but a lot of people talking about XRP being the sole regulated crypto in the US. I wanted to hear what Gronk said on this as well. What else is regulated? Well, if we take a look at BTC, Bitcoin itself, Bitcoin is classified as a commodity by the Commodities Future Trading Commission. So while this was a massive win for us and great to see, we have to understand that it doesn't always have to be in a sense of it's XRP or nothing. I am for this digital asset space, but my biggest bag is XRP. What I'll continue to stack is XRP. And when we take a look at adoption and these types of products rolling out and what's happening going forward with adoption, I think we're sitting in a very good spot. That's all I got for you for now. Let me know your thoughts, your opinions. I appreciate all your time and support. Don't forget to turn on those notification bells so you never miss a beat on breaking news, and we'll see you all in the next one.